welcome to Pilates with Jen and welcome to day 22 of our 28-day challenge. Today is going to be all about our core and our obliques. So really focusing on our abs here, making this a quick, effective workout that you can just pick up when you're slow on time and you just really want to get those abs blasted. So we are going to go ahead, begin kneeling on our knees just to begin warming up here. Shoulders are back and down. Abs are pulled in, tuck that tailbone ever so slightly. From here, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna bring our arms up to the field goal position, drop those shoulders back and down. I just want you to open and close those arms and getting that mobility through the shoulders, getting the shoulders ready to work, holding that bar. We're gonna go for 3 more field goals here. Next time your hands are open, hold them at that field goal position. Now keep those hips nice and quiet. Squeeze those glutes. I want you to draw those abs in, rotate around your waist, come to the left, bring it back to center, rotate towards the right, and back. So again, hips are trying to stay as square to the wall in front of you, like headlights shining on a car on a straight road, and your waist is just rotating around the spine, getting those obliques ready to work. Last 3 for 2 and 1. Bring it back to center. Go ahead, bring those arms down. We're gonna go ahead, raise both arms up to the clouds, drop those shoulders away from your ears. I want you to reach up and then lean over, laterally flex over towards your left. Think about reaching that left hip to that left rib or the rib to the hip, dropping the head in between the arms, opening up the opposite side of the body. Bring it back up to center. And let's go ahead, laterally flex over towards the right. Same thing, bringing that right rib to hip, really opening up that left side of the body. Let's go 1 more, left to right. Just a reminder, we're gonna get ready to pick up that Pilates bar. My extension straps are closed all the way, so I have no extension on the extension strap part. So it is closed to the number 12. Once your arms come back towards the clouds, go ahead, roll those shoulders. We're gonna take those loops. Those loops are gonna come onto the arches of our feet. Now you can do this sitting on a low kneel. You can also do this kneeling on a high kneel. You can do this sitting on a chair if you choose you need a chair. But if you're gonna be in a chair, you might have to roll up on the tension a little bit. You can also do this standing, not the whole flow, just this part. So if your knees are cranky, you can always do this sitting in a chair or standing up. The choice is yours. Your shoulders are gonna be back and down. Your abs are gonna be pulled in. You're squeezing your glutes. You have an overhand grip. All 5 fingers are on the same side of that bar. We're coming into a bicep curl. Please make sure you have enough tension here. We're gonna go ahead, add that rotation in this time. It's gonna be banded. So I'm gonna rotate towards my left, bring it back to center, rotate it towards my right. Back to center. Keep rotating from side to side. Thinking about getting those obliques further every time you rotate around that waistline. If you need more tension, roll that bar up. Let's go for 1 more each side. Bring it back to center. Hands are now gonna come up over the head. Arms are up over the head, shoulders are back and down, abs are still drawn in. Pelvis is anteriorly, pelvis is tilted and glutes are activated, sorry. From here, you're gonna come over for a lateral flexion. So you're coming all the way over towards the left side, dropping it, that strap's gonna come behind you, that's okay. Bring it back up to center. Now your hips are gonna shimmy a little side to side, that's okay. You have tension coming from the opposite side. Bring it back to center. Try to stay in the same plane. Bring it back. One more left and right. I don't know about you, but I am definitely feeling this in my obliques, especially as I resist pulling myself up. Remember, 400-pound weight. You're trying to lift it up and over. Bring it back up to center here. From here, shoulders are back and down. You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna send your hips back. Draw those hips all the way onto those heels. If you're standing, you're coming down into a squat. You're gonna lift, squeeze. Same thing with the squat. Bring it down, coming for hip thrust with arms above your head. Squeeze through that core. Bring it down deep. Abs in, pull, lift and squeeze. Remember, we're lifting with weighted tension above our heads. Using those abs to help you lift. Last 3. Breathe in. As you lift, you're breathing out, engaging those abs. 1 more. Bring it on in, arms can come down. You can float that bar. Relax those shoulders. We're carefully gonna turn. I'm gonna turn sideways on my mat. We're carefully gonna sit on our bottoms, and we are gonna bring our feet in front of us here. Once our feet are in front of us, our heels are on that mat. I am gonna choke up just to start. So rolling each side of my bar, choking up, creating more tension. And then I'll continue rolling to find what kind of tension I feel I need where I am in the exercise. So abs are pulled in, shoulders are back and down. I'm gonna come with an underhand grip here. Shoulders are down, take an inhale. We're gonna slowly articulate ourselves down. Arms are gonna come straight as we articulate ourselves down. Pilates bar is staying quiet. Take an inhale. Slowly roll it on up. Warming up. Abdomen should be nice and warm, so articulate it down. Come all the way deep into that C curve. Find that scoop. Exhale it up. Let's go for 4. 3. 2. 1. On this next one, you're gonna hold it down into that C curve, hold it nice and deep, shoulders are back. Take the gaze over the tip of your nose. You're gonna tilt your bar towards the left, straighten the left leg, give a little more tension. Bring it back. Tilt the bar towards the right, straighten the right leg to give it more tension, bring it back. Rotate from side to side, getting deep into those obliques. You can turn that bar up and deep, curl deeper and over. Rotating from side to side. Wring it out. We got 4, 3, 2. I'm stopping on my left side, staying here, holding it rotated. Take your leg, straighten it. You're gonna lower and lift. Lower and lift. Just feel that oblique, lifting that leg. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Once that leg comes down, slide it back. We're obliquing to the other side, twist. Extend that leg. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Can you get deeper in that twist? Hold everything together. Lift that leg. Remember, 400 pounds. For 4, 3, 2, use that breath. Last 1, place that leg down, bring that knee in, rotate to the center, extend those arms long, and go ahead slowly roll yourself up. Great job. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna unroll that bar. I'm not gonna unroll it all the way yet because I'm gonna lie myself down first. So to begin, I'm gonna start with my hands holding onto this bar. You can either hold it genie if you need a wrist-friendly option, or you can hold it bicep curl if you can keep your wrists nice and straight. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna lift our legs to tabletop, draw those abdominals in. You want your knees over your hips, abs are pulled in, little space, neutral spine and engaged. Shoulders are back and down. We're gonna go ahead, tuck our chin towards our chest, curl ourselves up. We're gonna extend the right leg long, pull it back, extend the left. Pull it in, coming in for single leg stretch, using those abdominals, using that breath. Breathe it out. Think about drawing yourself up a little bit higher as you reach that leg long out of the hip. Curl it up towards that bar. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees together. Bring them down for a moment. Unstrap your bar all the way, full tension on that bar. Shoulders are back and down. You can always stay with that wrist-friendly option if you choose. Arms are gonna come up towards the clouds, legs are coming to table. You're gonna tuck that chin, you're gonna curl yourself up. We're coming in for double leg stretch. So as the legs reach away, the arms reach away. You pull it in, curl yourself up, extend, and pull it in. Extend, really draw those abs in, curl that spine. Think about curling your chest towards your knees instead of your knees towards your butt, knees towards your nose, sorry. We're gonna go right into lower lift here. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. When those legs come long, let those legs reach, arms reach over the head, point those feet, Pilates V, lower and lift. Lower it down. Exhale it up. Breathe in, breathe out. Try to get up higher if you can. Hold that bar flat, watch those wrists. Use that tension, breathe it up. Exhale it down. We got 4. We're going to take a break after this. 3, 2, shoulders away from the ears. Last 1. When those legs come down, bend them in. Put that head down. Bar to your chest. Drop your knees from side to side. All right, we're gonna finish out the series here. We're gonna come into some crisscross, so arms are gonna come up. You have the option to bring that bar behind your head at the occipital bone if you choose, so that's where the ponytail goes. Feet are gonna come in, you're gonna alternate from side to side. If you want a little bit more, arms are coming up over the head. You're tucking the chin towards your chest. Your knees are in tabletop. You're going to extend the left leg long, rotate the right arm towards the left, bring it back to center. Rotate. So you're really extending the opposite arm to the opposite knee. Letting that tension strap rotate you a little bit deeper. Curl up a little bit more. We have 5. Each side. 4, reach it out. Smile makes it better. 3, 2, last one. Arms come up, come in towards your chest. Go ahead, bring those knees down. Relax those shoulders. And now we are going to come into scissors. So same thing here. You can have the bar either way. It can come above your head. Drop those shoulders back and down. You're going to lift those legs to tabletop. Extend one leg long, one leg towards the clouds. Curl it up. You can keep your head down as well. When you're ready, just single scissor legs. Switch and switch. Try not to let the bar, try to hold the bar as quiet as possible. We're going to go for 4 more, and then we're going to add those double pumps closer towards the abdomen. 1 more. Next time the right comes up, double pump. Reach the left leg down longer, right leg longer, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs come together, head comes down. Woo! Oh, my abs are toast. Drop your knees from side to side. And let's go ahead. We can take that bar, we can take those straps off of our feet. I want you to go ahead, take that bar underneath your knees. That bar is going to come underneath your knees. Your straps are going to hang long. We're going to go ahead and practice that rolling like a ball or that rolling rocker first. So you're just going to go ahead, get your momentum. You're just going to roll it back and forward. Feel how that feels. You're going to start tucking your chin towards your chest. And then as you get a little bit more momentum, you're going to start rolling it up, finding that stability. And then you're slowly going to articulate it down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming again, bringing the knees to the chest, curling up, finding that stability. Maybe you straighten your legs, whoop, and fall back. Finding that stability. Maybe you straighten your legs. Maybe you don't. And let's roll it back. My hamstrings are really tight today. Let's go for 2 more. Woo. 1 more here. So remember, every day is different. And bring it in. Excellent job. Go ahead, put that bar on down. You can move it out of the way. Extend those legs long. Find yourself sitting tall up over those sitting bones. Abs are pulled in. Go ahead, reach those arms up. I want you to go ahead, come into a forward stretch. Maybe grab the bottom of your feet. Maybe your shins, maybe your knees, whatever works for you. Relaxing those shoulders, a lot of shoulder work as well. Holding that bar. I'm going to go ahead, come up, sit up nice and tall, over those hips. Go ahead, bend your knees in. Find yourself sitting up in a butterfly position. From here, you're just gonna go ahead, rotate towards the right, or the left, sorry, that's my left. Just pushing out on that knee, giving your abdominals and your obliques a little bit of a stretch. Let's come back to center. Rotate. Now I'm going to rotate to the right. I'm going to push out on my opposite leg, try to get a little bit deeper, stretching that oblique out. And then coming back to center. Go ahead, roll those shoulders. And thank you so much for joining me for day 22, all about core and oblique power. I hope you enjoyed this flow. And like always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until tomorrow, I'll meet you on the mat. Bye.